Herself.
Gotta go. Button depressed.
Jack's naked. I don't know if it's new tattoos. All right, let's do this thing. Quiet on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. And this is Lunch, coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. Here are the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Les.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another glorious Taco Tuesday. Here in Shroud of the Avatar.
2 for 1 tacos.
Where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours.
That's right.
Yes. Hi there, Lily. Lily is getting love right now.
Of course. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Taco 2 for Tuesday, September 19th, 2023, here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. And of course, we've got fun, we've got hijinks, we got shenanigans, we've got giveaways on both streams. Exclamation, I love free shit. Exclamation, bundle me. To get in on the action, I do believe the bots are now fixed properly. I got a notification this morning saying, hey, if you haven't already done it, reauthorize. We fixed our fucking bots.
What? Yay.
Yeah, but speaking of fixing the bots, have you seen Elon's latest fucking post?
Oh, Jesus. The I want to charge for all tweets.
We're going to charge everybody to get rid of the bots. So we can sell your credit card information to advertisers. Yes, that's exactly what he wants to do.
Why didn't slobs work today?
What do you mean?
Oh, giveaway's not working on my side.
Did you open it?
Okay, connect. Close, allow.
There you go.
I did it before the show.
No, I didn't see it. I just saw the move bot come on up earlier.
Exclamation mark, I love free shit. So let's see what happens.
There you go.
Okay,
Stymie's on
Stymie's
in.
in.
What's up, Stymie?
Stymie's in. Yeah. Oh, man.
All the X's fees X.
Yeah, there are no tweets, only X's.
Yeah.
Well, well, considering Elon Musk, known for being the smartest businessman on the face of the earth. Holy shit! Talk about a shit show that is Twitter. Really
Yeah, I mean,
shows that. Hey, you take a rich kid, emerald mine son, and yeah, he's nowhere near as smart as people have given him credit for.
well,
Impulse
business
spent
savvy maybe.
$44 billion.
I don't know about smart. Yeah.
He got lucky on lots of acquisitions of
Other products.
other products that were doing great.
Yeah, when you buy a company for $44 billion, fire 80% of the staff, and you still can't make money, you got a problem, buddy. I tell you what, you got a problem.
Oh man. Yeah.
But
Hey, hi there,
yeah.
Darian. Which means Lily is going to be knocking shit off my desk in a minute.
I don't know about even that.
Yeah.
P.T. Barnum was a showman. Elon, while he gets lots of press, I don't know if he's the kind of showman that P.T. Barnum was. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Lomir. Even Lomir agrees with that. Conjure Dragon, what's up?
I get to spend $212.61 per month for insurance.
Oh, nice. That your auto insurance?
No, health insurance.
Oh, fun.
Company cost $900. Yeah, y'all are smoking
But
crack.
I just want to make a comment out there. This is not a sponsored comment. This is just a personal comment. But I recently came across a website called privacy.com. If you haven't heard about privacy.com, it's a pretty fucking cool website. Is you ever want to buy something off the internet, but you don't want to give people your actual credit card or debit card information? Well, privacy.com allows you to make up credit cards on the fly by just connecting your bank account. You can make up the credit card you want to make a payment with and just cut it off like that. So things like those gym memberships, those fees that you don't want to pay recurringly, or you want to pay something but you don't want them to hit you up with a fee later on, blindsiding you. You can use privacy.com and go ahead and get yourself, personalized, well, not personalized, but just a credit card for whatever. And you can create up to 12 a month with a free account. So, if you got those kind of bills that you just want to be able to pay without having to give your actual information out, go check out privacy.com because I finally got my account and I'm now going to be using it to do things that I have recurring fees on, but I don't want them to hit me without warning. So I'm going to use the privacy.com card to pay it and then kill that card. So when the time comes, if I want to pay it with a different card or a different, source, I can just go ahead and do that without it taking me by surprise when it comes up time. And then there's also,
Nice.
those other, just odds and ends. You want to make something. You want to make a purchase on a website site that you might think is a little shady and it's, it's 15, $20. You go ahead and make the purchase, cut the card off, and then they can't whack the card for hundreds of dollars afterwards, you know.
Oh yeah.
Well, because I just got it, you know, and again, you know, maybe if they hear me talking about it, they, you know, may want to sponsor it, but you know, that's how you get those
Maybe.
sponsors.
Maybe.
You know, I
Yeah.
mean,
Maybe.
yeah, I've been trying to get these guys as a sponsor for a long time, you know, but you know, there's I don't know how many of you guys watch those reels on Facebook and TikTok. There's the one girl who does the skits with the Miller Lite can. You know, she's always got a Miller Lite can, and finally Miller Lite actually sponsored her because they just got a kick out of you know, her always using their product in her videos. So I mean, that's how you get those sponsors. You know.
Something like that. No, I mean, if that's the case, we should be sponsored by Pepsi and Diet Dr Pepper.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You know, 10 years we've been putting their cans up on video. You
Oh yeah.
know. But anyway, Unity is still a hot topic out there, and apparently Unity's got a little change of heart. But we're going to go back to the forum posts
Oh,
here for just a
yeah.
minute. Because still a hot topic on the forums, and we're going to start with Tina's post.
Tina with the and
Need
if
it,
you're
need it,
still
need a
stuck,
Chewy sponsorship. Absolutely, Chewy gum.
yeah, yes, Chewy, yeah. And if you're still stuck being beholden to a company that has demonstrated a willingness to throw users of their engine, what about their game, under the bus whenever it suits them, out of the frying pan and into the fire? Not to mention the cost of actually doing the port. If you want to put up the funds for that, feel free. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. I need the test. Okay. Um, Aurelius with I sense a company currently panicking over their communications, so waiting is both sensible and entertaining while we watch them scramble. Dun dun dun.
And by the
IGN
way,
article.
I read that wrong. He said Chewy.com is in the pet store, not Chuli's.
Yeah.
I thought you were
I
talking
saw
about.
the spelling of it, so
I thought you were talking about like chili, chili. Yeah.
no, that was chewy.
Oh,
We'll,
chili.
we'll get to the article in a minute. Let's finish off the posts here.
Okay. Well, what would prevent the Unreal Engine from pulling the same kind of shenanigans? Nothing. Don't they already? Unreal has a royalty fee and Unity doesn't. Unreal has always had a royalty fee, as far as I can recall, at least. Unity's big draw over Unreal, at least in the early days, was that it was royalty fee. You paid for your licenses and you were good to pump out all the shovelware you wanted without worrying about tracking sales to pay your royalty fee.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I read it, but the link you gave was to Chewy, which actually came up as the pet store. Is Chuli's is the clerk's reference, which is what we thought it was. So, but anyway,
I didn't think of the clerk's reference. I saw Chewy and I was like the pet store because
oh no, I
the
was thinking
pets
Chuli's. You
that
know, the
keep.
Chuli's gum. Yes.
Nope. I was thinking of the kitties as soon as I saw Chewy. Because if y'all could hear the meows as she's getting love. Meow, meow. Yes. And then
But on to
Tyrion
the article at
came
hand.
in. On to the article at hand from IGN. Unity has apologized for its install fee policy and says it will be making changes to it. Unity will be sharing a new update on these changes in a couple of days. Hey, you're not supposed to eat that. No, you're
But I want
okay.
to, Daddy. But I want to.
Yeah, you want to eat those things. Yes. Update: a new report from Bloomberg outlines some of the changes reportedly concerning the coming to the policy. According to the report from Jason Schreier, Unity told staffers in a meeting this morning that it's considering capping fees to a 4% of a game's revenue for customers making over $1 million. Additionally, installations that count toward reaching the threshold for fee enforcement won't be retroactive. Still, we've yet to hear from Unity directly about what changes they're considering to the controversial policy. Per the Bloomberg report, Unity hasn't gone public with the changes yet because executives are still running them by partners and don't want to repeat last week's communications debacle.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun. Only affected the stock price negatively.
10%.
Yes. Lily says, I love this. Okay. Do we want to read the previous
Oh yeah. Well,
story?
this is where it all takes shape. Yeah.
Previous story. Unity has apologized for the confusion and angst the runtime fee policy it announced last week has caused and has revealed it will be making changes to it. Unity took to Twitter/X to share the news, saying it has been talking to a number of people inside and outside the company and is planning on changing course to the controversial policy. While it didn't share any details on what those changes may be, it did promise another update will arrive in a couple days. We have heard you. We apologize for the confusion and angst the runtime fee policy we announced on Tuesday caused. We are listening, talking to our team members, community, customers, partners, and will be making changes to the policy. We will share an update in a couple of
Days. Yeah.
days. Thank you for your honest and critical feedback. The Unity runtime fee policy is set to go into effect January 1st, 2024, and would charge 20 cents per install of any game with more than 200,000 installs. This obviously raised a lot of eyebrows, as the term install in today's day and age is a bit hard to pin down. For example, will devs get charged for multiple installs from those who install, uninstall, and reinstall their games? Even though there is no change to the consumer after the monthly policy, do Xbox Game Pass or PlayStation Plus installs count? Unity tried to clarify the policy and will only count net new installs on any devices starting January 1st, and devs would not be paying fees on reinstallations, fraudulent installs via botnets, and the like, trial version web and streaming games, and charity-related install. Unity has also claimed that 90% of customers will not be affected by this change. Yes, Lily. Yes.
Yeah. Just 90%.
Right. Just 90% won't be affected. The development community did not take kindly to these proposed changes and clarifications, and many teams across the globe, including Rust 2 developer Facepunch Studios, said they won't be making their games in Unity now. Others, like Massive Monster, threatened to delete its Unity main game, Cult of the Lamb, on January 1st should these changes happen. The pushback got so severe that Unity offices in San Francisco and Austin had to close due to what it called a credible death threat. Bye, Lily. We will obviously continue to follow this story closely and share all the new details as they are shared from Unity. Until then, be sure to check out exactly why these new install fees are spurring massive backlash among game developers and the Unity games that could be impacted most by these controversial changes.
Let's go take a look at that one real quick.
Okay. Among Us, Cult of the Lamb. Um, here's what developers. Yeah.
Yeah, don't know any of those games. But
I
moving
Among
down
Us, I
here.
know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know it, but
Uh,
I don't play it. Yeah, that's the only one I actually know.
yeah, that's the only one I know. Among Us, the only one that I've heard of.
Yeah, Pokemon Go.
Pokemon was in there.
Yeah, down at the bottom. Scroll down to other major Unity
Oh,
games that could be that could
okay.
be affected. Yeah, I'm
Genshin
just
Impact, never heard of. Honkai
yeah
Star Rail, never heard of. Hollow Knight, never heard of. Marvel Snap. Yeah. Uh, didn't know that was a game. Just thought. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, Pokemon Go, Fall Guys, Cuphead, Outer Wilds, and Tunic.
yeah. I
Yes.
know one game out of that list, and then if you want to add the Among Us, and I know 2 games out of that list.
Yeah.
Yeah. Conjuro Dragon says, I noticed that Jack's job is just reading what the computer shows, just like Sigourney Weaver in Galaxy Quest.
I think she looks better.
You think?
I also do a lot of interpretation.
Yes. Jack doesn't
She
just
doesn't
read;
interpret.
he
She only
interprets.
reads.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, her job is to display says fuck what was one of her lines? Uh uh fuck. I can't even remember her lines from that one. And Galaxy Quest was a great movie. I love Galaxy Quest. I guess I will have to rewatch it for the 8th, 9th time.
I don't know. Let me look this one up. Cult of the Lamb. I haven't even heard of that one.
We haven't given it away.
No, it's on Humble Bumbles. Yeah, so the Humble store.
Oh,
So
okay.
I
Okay.
mean,
Yeah.
and it's only a $25 on the store on Steam. But let's see. Start your own cult in a land of false prophets, venturing out into diverse and mysterious regions to build a loyal community of woodland followers and spread your word to become the one true cult. Okay.
Oh,
Very,
yes.
very interesting. Yeah.
Where is that?
And then they
Dun,
have a
dun,
bunch
dun,
of
dun, dun.
add-ons and other stuff. And that's something that,
Yeah.
yeah. And apparently, the developers are actually doing a live broadcast of their
Oh,
game right
developers
now.
doing a live broadcast of their game?
Of their gameplay. Yeah, should we just show this real quick? Because here we go. Hold on. Let's get over
Wow,
here.
that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, it says right over here is live, now broadcasting. Watch the developers play as the
Yeah.
let's get some audio here. Let's see what they got to say.
You know what must be done. To defeat the bishops, you will need to become stronger.
And
Sacrifice
Conjurer
a
with
follower
a
to
link to a
absorb more
YouTube
power.
video.
This will aid you in your quest
What is
to
it
free
to?
Sacrifice of the flesh. Sacrifice
yeah.
a follower
Oh,
to grow
yeah.
your strength and unlock new abilities and weapons. Higher level followers will be more valuable when sacrificed. Neat.
Yes.
Yeah, so pretty cool that developers are live this time of the afternoon, actually, showcasing their game live on Steam, nonetheless, on Steam. And then what is this? What did he put a link to? Oh, Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I've got one
What's
job.
up? Yeah, it's probably like 45-second into the video.
Cute. Cute. But moving right along. Let's talk about a couple of these small topics here real quick. I'll talk about that new blade, maybe.
New blade, new blade, new blade. The request for a new blade
Yes,
for an
that's the one.
electric blade color. I am wishing for an electric sword with a green blade. And notice that is in queued for review processing.
Oh, I didn't even check that. Is it?
Yes.
Guess I got to refresh that. Potions is Deco is queued for
Also
review as
queued
well.
for review.
As well, yeah.
Yeah.
Shogun and Viking Row Home property markers queued for review. But that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
And ability to place tame pets on lot as decoration pets queued for review. Interesting.
Yeah. Things.
Yeah. I'd like to see how many of these that are actually queued actually make it in. The new electric blade color, dude. You know, I understand you're a Star Wars fan, but we don't really need to be, that deep into it. This isn't Star Wars.
Well, I mean, you could go so much worse than that. I mean, it's one where uh um talk about low-hanging fruit. Changing the color is something that finally got queued for review.
Do you want to take a bet and see whether it makes it in this next release or not?
Um Ye mm, I I don't think it will. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But we'll see. Maybe for Christmas, as Christmas time's coming up, the 10-year anniversary of release 13 full times coming up. Are we actually going to see something take place or not?
Nope.
We shall find out.
No. I mean, 10 years of development, and have they ever really prepped for any kind of anniversaries?
Not gonna do it, but be prudent.
Will coconuts be working?
Yeah, let's get the real low hanging fruit fixed.
Yeah. Can we refix coconuts? Thank you, Conjurer Dragon. But yeah. Would be fucking hilarious if they'd ever actually do those things. Get bugs that they game breaking features that they broke years ago resolved.
Absolutely.
Yes. And do you know what? Almost that time.
Yeah. And then let's get one or two of these other little ones out of the way real quick before we get to the big topic. As the big topic will take us through the next half hour. So which one do you want?
Ambient sounds?
Here.
Ambient sounds? Wishlist request: housing more ambient sounds. Bytor would really enjoy and gladly purchase ambient sounds for housing properties, not just for dungeons and basements. Sounds that already exist, like birds chirping, frogs croaking, rain falling, etc. And
I don't know
Berrigan's
about
like, would be
rain.
nice. Only when it's raining outside.
Well, the ambient sound for your house, you don't want rain falling inside your house,
No, you
Yeah, I
don't.
mean, come on, yeah.
Leaky faucet, really something you don't want.
Well, you already
The
got the
leaks.
drip from the mines. That sound actually
Yeah,
exists. Lomir used to drive me
yeah,
crazy with that. He'd be in chat and he'd be in the mines, and all you'd hear in the background is drip,
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 drip, drip.
drip. Remember that, Lomir?
Yeah.
But yes,
Yeah,
it would be nice for towns too.
It's so sad that can't keep up those mines so they're not leaking.
yeah. Alley oop coming to Berrigan's would be nice for towns request. If I remember, pots do have some built-in environmental sounds, but Sanyo and company made sure to place them only where there isn't flatland or housing, so no one in their house is stuck hearing sounds they don't want. Aside from those moon towers with the electrical sound, could be a good opportunity to troll one's neighbor, which is why the placeable ones were limited to basements and dungeons. I'm confused by the rain request, though. Are you not hearing it when it's raining already? And Bytor wanted a steady rain near the windows since he likes stormy weather. I guess he has that ambient sound filter for his Cobalt device to help him sleep through a thunderstorm.
There you go. Now I got to go back to Allie's post. There is you're missing one of the most annoying freaking add-ons that can be put next to one's neighbors to drive the living daylights out of them, drive them nuts. And that's the electrified windmill, right?
Yeah. Well,
The power generators, they make an annoying buzzing sound if you're close enough to them.
Yeah.
Actually, don't we have a neighbor who's got one over here?
Yeah. And Conjurer's like, I find the market sounds hilarious. Sounds like a huge crowd shopping, and if you look around, hardly anything living moves. What? No way. Let's run over to the market and turn up the game audio.
Yeah, where are you hearing that? Because I don't ever hear market sounds over here.
Hold on.
I
Gotta come over here. Go to options.
I can hear the fountain. I don't think I have any
You hear
of my
people
other.
talking in the background.
Okay, hold on. I hit the wrong button. I hit the Crown Store options. Audio.
Okay, and he's saying in Castle Atos.
Okay.
And I can hear the electrical zap from that. I can hear people talking in the background and hear other things, but let's go to Castle Atos, the most useless zone in the game.
Oh yeah, there is a market sound here.
Yeah, it's just people talking and doing other things, and it's like, where are all these people? Where are all these things? Your clue, your guess is as good as ours.
All right, well, we're teleporting. Let's go ahead and pick some winners. Yeah, see, my volume is always at such a low volume that I don't even hear most of that stuff.
Yeah,
But
well, mine too.
closing
So,
out the giveaway.
hold on, I gotta go find
some winners.
I gotta go find my giveaway. Yeah, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. We'll just minimize that one.
Lomir and Stymie. Lomir and Stymie.
Okay.
Congratulations. You'll have
We're
to
going
wait
with
till we get back.
Thradia and Andrew. Congratulations to those two. Okay, that one does not have any sounds. Oh, I got the market sounds next to the pig. And the sound of someone hammering on shit. Someone's crafting something. Where is it coming from? And where's this crowd?
I hear frogs out front here. So at the front gate. Now,
Jesus.
And that's funny.
This is bad. No, like I'm near like the empty stall kind of thing where there's some fruit laid out with a pig, and you've got the market sound. Occasionally you get the pig squeal, but someone is crafting something in the background.
Yeah. I still don't get the idea behind this fucking cleanliness elemental. This just makes no fucking sense.
And things are moving. Things are being pulled. And you hear horses in the background. Let's come over here. All these people. That's funny.
I hear water running over here where there apparently is no water. Unless you call this green ooze water. I guess that's... Heard a dog barking. A cow mooing.
Yeah. And it's like, where's the horses and shit? Where are the horses? Where are all the things?
Horses over here. Do we hear horse sounds over here?
No, well, come over here to... Where's the guy tapping on shit?
Where are you?
The craft. I'm right here.
And to tell you the truth, I was totally unaware of all these sounds.
Well, yeah, my game volume is set in such a way to where generally I cannot hear any of them.
Yeah, same here. Mine is always down to just one notch on. Now I can hear that guy.
No, it's not that guy. It's just random people, dude.
Well, that's funny. If I turn my game volume down just one notch, I can hear the hammer more than I heard anything else. When I turn it back up, it disappears.
Well, the funny thing is, follow me real quick. Come to right here. To turn up your game volume.
Yeah.
Why is there a market sound for this empty area?
And cows when there's pigs here.
Well, the pig will occasionally oink, man. It does do its squeal.
I hear cows. I hear moo.
Yeah. And you'll hear horse clopping, and you'll hear the guy constructing shit.
You're gonna do that. Come over here.
Okay. I'm on. I gotta go.
I was hearing
readjust.
I was hearing water running over here. The music's drowning it out now, which and I was wondering because the only thing I can see that looks like water is this.
Well, that is water.
but it doesn't look like it's free flowing.
Well, I hear the carriage.
I'm
So
turning down
there's
the
a cart
main
doing
game
weird
music.
things. Yeah, but I don't hear the game water sound. Hi,
And then-
Lily. Here, let me move the Diet Dr. Pepper out of your way. What the? Okay, that was the feathers of the chicken. The weird thing is the way sounds come in and out. Where, like...
Yeah, because I was hearing frogs and stuff over here, and then it fades
Yeah, I hear
out
the
over
frogs.
here. And then when you get back over here, you hear frogs again. Depends on the music that's playing, apparently. The music that's playing will...
Wait. Where's the clock ticking? Okay, don't eat that. Love you too, Lily.
But anyway,
Yeah, so many weird decisions on these things.
yeah. That's enough of that.
So many weird decisions as far as like the decisions for... Yeah, you're assuming the sounds have anything to do with what's theirs? The clockwork automaton ticks? There was no automaton near me.
The robot with the hat and the question mark. Okay.
Oh, I missed them? Da, 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 da. But now back to fix the sound. Master way down there, music like right about there, and then sound effects way down here. Because some sound effects are way too loud, or they used to be. Da, 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 da.
Come on, damn it. There we go.
Yeah. Decision implies thought was put into it. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Thank
they
you.
were expecting a lot more people to be playing. Oh, yeah. And I need to mail out streamer bundle to
Yeah.
Andrew Night Owl because he's a wiener, and also Thradia. Y'all are getting streamer bundles.
You guys send them to the Savage Furry.
Oh. There you go, Thradia.
I have 146 right now in my large cabinet, which is amazing. That it's amazing that I can carry around a large cabinet. You know.
Yeah.
Full of crap. Yeah, I know.
Right. So as soon as that's full, which will be 300, I'll do another thing of opening up.
All right, cool.
What else?
All right, let's get to this Necro post because this one was quite interesting.
Oh, a necro post? The necro post? Okay, which necro post was that one?
The East Reach Gap one. And
The
this was
East
our buddy Conjurer
Reach
Dragon who started this back in, I
Dragon.
believe, January was. Yeah.
Yes. Last edited January something or other.
Until the post that was made a couple days ago that was deleted, which is what made me pull this up in the first place.
Yes. And his thread started January 18th. And by all the criteria set forth by Portnip, this was supposed to be closed automatically months ago. Months ago, this should have been automatically archived It
Oh,
is
check this out.
not.
Take a peek in Discord.
At what?
Look on the portalarium and tell me what you notice there.
Oh, Ape Naga is Chris Spears. He has changed his name. So the real question is just do a search on Ape Naga. See if that comes up. Ape Naga is on Facebook.
It's amazing when somebody makes a little change what you can find out.
Yeah. It's a Magic the Gathering reference.
Ape Naga Naga.
Yeah, something. But I need to find. But yeah, so this was posted. David Anderson posted on sometime in the recent past. I don't know exactly when because that's not in Laz's screenshot. It sounds like you had quite an adventure in East Reach Gap. While the gates of control points like East Reach Gap are now open
What are you
24/7 for
doing?
ease of travel.
You're missing the point. You don't jump to the end.
Hey man, I'm not reading through all this East Reach Gap stuff from
But yeah,
January.
that's why I allotted a half hour to it. Hello.
Oh.
We do have this thing like called time to fill, right? You do understand that
Yeah. Well,
because
I
you
mean,
have you
that's
have you
because
have
we got
hardly
no news.
you have no other topics to pull off of right now except for one, and that's about a mouse cursor, which really ain't gonna fill a whole lot of fucking time. So, but
Yeah, just do it.
I want to point out some of the fallacies of this post as well because that's the point of going back to this necro post is that some people just don't
Don't get it?
don't get it right.
Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Yesterday was the first time I visited East Reach Gap. Normally, I would not have gone to a zone of that tier, but there was an open invitation to a group of 12. My bear died. I was healed several times and even resurrected once. Thank you. I have no clue who it was, but as the whole fight was quite a bit over my normal level of activity. Died a second time, used up around 1,000 arrows, and used up all my focus. When I got back to Castle Atos, I had gone from 300,000 XP to 1.5 million XP, which was a first two. Fun. However, I still have questions. As far as I understand the history of the game, the gates of those control points were closed, and those control points fought to open them for a limited time before they closed again. Then all those hints and keys, e.g. the Fallen Secret Tunnel below Night Gate, Nightshade Pass, or the Norgard Knights talking about a guy who would help me get through Sancta Spine, then only makes sense as the gates were usually closed and then one had to go the underground way. What except XP is the reason to fight those control points there nowadays when those gates are open 24/7? Would they not be better closed? The example given at New Britannia, right? To show that the undead control at their strongest time, if not fought, it would not really impede travel as it did once with all the intercontinental galleons, lunar rift travel, wagon ships, balloons, teleporters, and personal teleportation to a friend recall zone. After a while, the group of 12 became smaller as people died and left. Does this fight have any end at all? The undead seemed to spawn in a rapid, continuous stream so that there would never be a win, not even for a short while. In Universal Chat, some people who went to another area to farm XP wrote about XP attunement. What does that even mean? Gaining XP faster than spending it on raising skills? Dun, 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 dun.
No, it's not. Well, first off, yes, it's just a continuous grind. There is no end to it. There is no
Oh
finishing
yeah,
it. Yeah,
it's
there are a couple areas that actually have gates and chests that open up after a certain amount of rounds, but
depends on
those
where you're
just
going.
reset over and over and over. Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the bottom line of control points says they no longer used mechanic due to changes in the game. People complained that they were too hard. There are ways around them, which you alluded to with underground passages and such. Other than the XP, there is not much use for them. East Reach Gap is nice because you can get skeleton bones, lich skulls, and lich essence from them, which are a pretty valuable resources. There is no end, just continuous, never-ending stream of with no wins other than chaotic fighting, XP, resources, and hopefully some camaraderie. I would go with the traditional gameplay of, hey, we're just going to sit there and do fucking nothing and continue to just turn around and churn out millions of XP and massive quantities of gold. And there is no point because they were never. No one complained they were hard. Yeah, newbies did.
No, not even that. Is the complaint was your loading screens take too fucking long, and why do
Yeah,
I
that
have to
too.
go through 3 loading screens just to get 5 feet on the game map? That
Yeah.
was really what it came down to, is because you had to get onto the game map, you had to go in 2 additional loading screens, then you had to run through the scene and load out when you could just bypass it.
Well, I mean and it's like this is the part of the Shroud of the half-ass, where all the game mechanics were half-assed implemented and half-ass thought through, like regional economies.
Yeah, well, let's get back to
Certain
this real quick.
resources were only supposed to spawn in certain areas. That got blown away, and then so all of teleport and recall scrolls by themselves undercut the entire premise of the shit, as far as fast travel goes.
Well,
It's
that
not
that that
there's
comes
not
up
supposed
here.
to be
So
fast travel. Yeah.
let's get to the good stuff
Okay.
here.
Okay. Going back to
Attenuation.
Tirag, under attenuation helps control the rate at which XP is gained. If you're under adventure level 110, I believe, then you will never hit attenuation. Someone will correct me if I'm not exact, but I believe if you gain 15 million XP in an hour, then you will hit attenuation, and then the rate at which you gain XP drops significantly. You then have to wait for a cooldown period for attenuation to expire. You can see if you are attenuated, as there is a little icon indicator next to your XP pool on the skills window. For me personally, I usually don't do control points. I do like to go there sometimes for the chaotic battle and to fight with folks. I love it when the group is really active. I have done a few recently on one of my alts. My personal philosophy I try to adhere is to do things in 1 hour blocks to avoid getting burned out on any one thing. 1 hour Dragon Slayer, 1 hour mining, 1 hour Lua programming, 1 hour spider farming, 1 hour crafting, 1 hour of control points, 1 hour of helping other players, 1 hour of farming, 1 hour of block building, 1 hour of fishing, 1 hour of Shadow Essence farming and Spindle Spine, and 1 hour of Manathamar, 1 hour Cobalt Essence
Yeah,
farming, and
you
so
got
many
way
other
too
things.
much
That's all.
time on your hands.
Yeah. You need to attenuation. Not sure what the current rate is. Fucking great fucking comment there, Allie.
Yeah. If you ain't got nothing to say, don't say
Don't
anything.
post. Also, I like to bring up the developers' reason. This is why they changed control points. Voluntary entrance can now be crossed over the overworld without forcing players to enter the scene. This is part of the overall effort to reduce the number of scene loads in each play session. The following
Hey,
scenes are affected by this change. You
there you
now be
go.
entered voluntarily,
Yeah, there
just
you
like
go,
any other
Ampo,
adventurers.
with the
Release
right answer.
57.
Yeah, with the right answer. Score Ampo.
Yeah, thank you, and Pooh. Then after that, I also like to think they changed it because it simply wasn't fun, no matter how great the idea of regional economy seemed.
Oh, yeah, it
Um,
wasn't you had to do anything with fun because they gave you mages that would teleport you to the other side so you didn't have to deal with it. And those mages will now teleport you to other control points as well,
yeah,
which
yeah,
which we don't
yeah.
we don't touch on here. Yeah.
Well, and Tina is right. Calling regional economies half implemented is generous. Oh,
Yes.
you are
Good
right.
point. Good point,
I,
Tina.
I apologize for being um more generous than they deserve for economies, in-game economy reasons. That might have been the reason back then, but all the other forms of transport exist at the time already? Yes.
Yes.
Teleport
Yes,
and
they
recall
did,
scrolls
Gondra.
did exist. Yes. It's clearly faster to simply run through a control point than having to sneak through a fight. Oh, thanks, Lily. Where am I at? Lily helped me push a button,
Yeah,
and I tried to
Contra.
reply. Well, I got to scroll back up for it, man. Yet with the galleons and the three other forms of personal transport, even closed gates would not be the obstacle they have been. Galleons didn't appear until Mistrander was added, and thus having a
Bullshit.
reason for them.
Bullshit.
They were several galleons that did exist all the way in like release.
Galleons existed when we went from
Ardoris.
yeah
Hidden Vale to Ardoris to
when
Novia.
Hidden Vale to Novia from the beginning of the fucking game, galleons appeared. So don't say that they appeared when Miss Frenda was added. You really got to learn your shit, traveler. There's another
Yeah.
BS answer. If you don't know the answer, don't answer.
Yeah. Cora,
Cora?
did the gates actually open if somebody was holding the control point? I don't think they did, but I can't say for
No.
sure.
No.
No. As if
They
they
were,
didn't become popular for grinding XP until after they were permanently open. What? Okay,
the
you had
thought
to
and the
break the
idea.
gates open. Then once the control point was activated, the gates were locked magically. Regardless, they don't have much of a point before they were open either. I believe they were actually, yeah, they're just wave battles that never ended. Sometime after the gates were open, the XP and drops got beefed up a lot. And upper tiers was no longer easy. XP farming, that's all it is. All it has ever been.
Mm-hmm.
Cora, kind of what I thought. I recalled what being a common wish, but I didn't seem to assume they couldn't open just because I never saw it happen. Dude, Gregor, I remember needing water in Ardoris, but I could only buy it in Brittany, carrying as much water where I could barely move, entering the control point and getting killed over and over while I traversed that closed control point. Finally made it to the end and left the scene. The regional economies would not stop me. I won't overpay for water. Find out like a global vendor system that cheap water from Brittany and Ardoris was taste. Dude, how did you not know how to get water?
Because he didn't have a well. I don't know. He didn't want to spend the time farming it himself.
Yeah.
Didn't have a vendor where he was.
Or what about the guy that teleports you from one side to the other?
Yeah, well, there's that. I like Bergen's answer.
I would just continue as a ghost until I got to the Ankh on the other side. Oh, that was only Vauban Pass. All other regions were accessible by just knowing the exit side of each pass.
Yeah, you also used to get resurrected when you exited the scene back in the day.
Yes. No wonder it did not make sense back then. If the undead blockade a pass and the party goes there to fight for the control, then I would not expect an unending battle with the gates never open, so that still everyone has to enter the scene to pass, but one that at some point tells that you won the day and the gates stay open until after nightfall and the undead return. Conjure, you're thinking logically, people actually having a story and a purpose for certain things
Yes.
need not apply here. those things not applicable.
And don't forget instances. Instances. If there's a party in the instance, you might not necessarily see that party fighting in that
Yeah.
instance. When you enter, you get your own instance, and you have your own gate to deal with, and your own path to traverse. Compared to somebody who is holding a gate open, you know what I'm saying? The initial
Oh
thought
man.
was that a guild could hold a control point, and the control point then they could charge people to pass or not, was the original concept. Concept that
Um,
never made it to
that
fruition either.
so many things
Yeah,
related to concept that were
concepts,
never
yes, concepts.
implemented. But Conjurer Dragon and Andrew Night Owl are going to be getting some streamer bundles because it is that time for us to get out of here.
Let's get to
So
the
congratulations.
final post that was now deleted, since we can now get to that.
Well, I'm sending things to Henry Fletcher right now. Oh, and Henry Fletcher is actually in my friends list today. Congratulations.
Very nice.
Last logged in character was Henry. Where's that picture? Oh, it seems like you had fun. Quite an adventure at East Reach Gap with the gates closed. There are now open 24/7 for ease of travel, and there are reasons to engage in battles. Some players might seek XP loot, or some simply enjoy the challenge and camaraderie of. As for continuous spawning of undead, some areas in the game have ongoing challenges without a definite end and designed to provide a continuous experience for the players who enjoy those battles. XP attunement technically means that players are gaining XP faster than there's been. It's wrong information.
Yes.
When they IXP earning activities like those in an intense. Ultimately, the choice to engage in this control point is up to the individual players, and they can be a source of fun XP. It's like, why isn't this fucking thread locked like it was supposed to be?
Don't know.
Months ago.
But there's a whole topic to be had on attunement, but we don't have time to get to that now. But the Savage Furry and Azurian Dufresne are going to be the ones getting our streamer bundles. And have you picked your game key giveaway yet?
The Savage Furry is going to be getting Smart Factory Tycoon. Congratulations.
And let's see. Close the giveaway. Pick a winner. Does it work? Does not work.
It worked for me.
Didn't work for me, but thankfully I have
Worked
the back.
for me.
Thankfully I have the backup there. Is that true? Only 4 people entered?
I had a lot entered in mine.
I guess I'm going to have to do a random die roll. Let's see. Let's try picking a winner again. No. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We got 17. Alexa, roll a 17-sided die. Alexa doesn't want to work. Of course, when I say the name real low, it wants to work.
Oh, yes.
Alexa.
So 17 with the result of 3 goes to Lomir.
Ooh!
Lomir,
And the rolls have forgiven me, finally.
you will get Hero of the Kingdom Lost Tales 1. You want it, or you want to give it up?
I'll give it up to the next person.
Give it up to the next person. All right, one more time. We're going to roll.
Dun, dun, dun.
And that would be Virtuous. You're going to get Heroes of the Kingdom Part 1, worth $4.99. Congratulations. And we'll be back with more tomorrow, right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye. You're welcome. You're welcome, Virtuous.